Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at Guardian and his damage potential at different levels. This is a 6-star rank 1 at the moment. We're going to show him in action with and without suicides. Then we're going to show a 6-star rank 2 with suicides and a 6-star rank 3 with suicides. If you want to jump to a certain fight, just pop on down to the description or the pinned comment. I will leave timestamps for each fight. So let's get started on the first fight, which is a rank 1 no suicide. Okay, so let's first take a look at a rank 1 6-star. Basically how Guardian works is he is a ramp up champ. You want to ramp up your force field charges. You can do that in 3 different ways. 1, he gets one every 12 seconds. 2, you can use your special 1, that will give you 3 charges. And the third method, which is the best, is using your special 3, which gives you 6 charges that last indefinitely. So basically what you want to do is you want to keep on doing your special 3 attacks for the most part. Build up your force field charges. When you have enough or you have a lot of them, you can use your special 2. When you use your special 2, it will consume all your force field charges and it will do damage based on how many charges you had at the time that you used your special. So the more force field charges you have, the more damage you'll do with your special 2. When that special 2 is complete, you will lose all your force field charges because they are consumed and you have to start over from scratch. So in this particular fight, we're going to do 4 special 3s to build up to about just a little over 20 charges. And then we're going to launch our special 2 to see what kind of damage we can do. Now his duped ability does not really do anything for the offensive side of things. His duped ability has some nice abilities on the defensive side, such as energy resistance and bleed resistance, which is really nice for suicides. He's actually a really nice champ for suicides. Also, when you're building your force field charges, you do not want to end with a light hit. Doing so will remove 2 of your force field charges, but it does power drain the opponent, which is pretty nice. So it's a nice thing to have, especially if that opponent is on 3 bars of power. You end with a light hit, you lose a couple of force field charges, but they are decreased to some power and back to special 2. But in this particular scenario, we're just going to build up as many force field charges as possible so we can see what kind of damage. So as you can see, he's quite the ramp up champ. He doesn't look like he's going to do much damage. His regular hits do not hit very hard. I believe they do not crit as well, which would be great for the flow node in war. He's got auto block, which is nice on specials, unless the opponent has an unblockable special or has true strike. He can do perfect block on specials to not take any damage at all. Like I said, he has several resistances when he's duped, including some bleed resistance, which is great for suicides. He's actually a very good champ for suicides. So he's kind of a tank that you need to ramp up. I think he'll be kind of annoying on defense because he has some specials that are quite quick. He might be tough on some power gain nodes, some unblockable nodes. Plus you won't be able to use your specials all the time because he'll auto block your specials. But if you armor break him, I believe that's taken down. Also, mutant champs can't evade his specials, so you got to keep that in mind if you're bringing up a mutant champ. So we're getting close. We're going to do one more special 3 to bring the charges up. Then we're going to see what kind of damage we do. Remember, this is a no suicides rank 1. So basically it's a rank 4 or 5-star when you kind of compare. So we're getting close. Build up his damage. This is the last special 3. Bring up our charges well over 20. I think 30 is the max. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. Okay, so we got quite a number of charges here. Remember not to end with that light attack. You'll lose some more charges. Our launcher special 2 coming up. I didn't get it right there. Should have done it, but just mistimed it a bit. So here it is. You can see that massive damage, plus some shock damage after, I believe. I counted it out. It was 372,000, give or take a few thousand. So some massive damage for a rank 1 6-star. And there you have it, about 190 hits. Could have been less, you know, if we put some more effort into gaining our force field charges. Now this is a rank 1 with suicides. Since he has such a high sig, he's going to be barely taking any bleed damage. Also, willpower can help him heal up, which is very nice. As you can see, he's actually taking more health right now than he is damage. I do have willpower 3 running here for the testing purposes. We also will be doing 4 special 3s in this particular fight. The next 2 fights are a little faster. You're welcome to just skip ahead a bit. You know, it's basically the same thing as the first fight. We're just basically comparing the suicides. So the special 2 will be the one that actually does the more damage. I'm kind of indifferent on him right now. I kind of like him, but I also kind of don't like ramp-up champs. And he seems to be a big ramp-up champ. Now, of course, if you're in a regular battle that isn't such a high health opponent, I'm sure that, you know, 8 to 15 force field charges are going to do some pretty significant damage. You don't always have to build up to 20 and 30. This is just kind of a showcase. So here comes the next special 3. But, you know, all his other attacks seem to be pretty lackluster. His special 3, his special 1, his regular hits don't seem to really blow me away on the damage potential. But, you know, people are freaking out over the internet over his special 2, which is obviously quite cool, but sometimes not so practical in fights. But like I said, he is quite the tank. He can take a lot of hits. He can take a lot of damage from blocks. He can block those special attacks as well, so it's pretty sweet in that case. I think we got one more after this. You think that Kabam, when they make champs that rely on using their special 3 often, like Namor and Guardian as you see here, they would make that special 3 attack animation a little bit shorter. That's another thing I don't like about Namor, and maybe this champ as well, is I'm going to have to keep on seeing that special 3 animation over and over and over again, which is kind of annoying. Sometimes you just want to be able to skip it. That'd be a great new feature if Kabam ever thought about doing that. Okay, here's the last special 3. We got our force field charges up. We'll see what kind of damage we can do with the suicides. Remember, the last fight was about 190 hits. We'll see how much he does in this particular fight once he gets the special 2 going. It's a little hard to compare them because your force field charges do fluctuate. So, you know, sometimes you'll have a little bit more, sometimes you'll have a little bit less when you launch that special 2. But you can see there, he blew him away, 144 hits. Completely blew him away with the suicides. So obviously the suicides made a big difference in this particular fight. Now this is a rank 2 6-star running suicides as well. I'm not going to show the no suicides, we kind of get the idea. Rank the suicides is going to hit a lot harder. And he's very good for suicides, as you see. Especially when he's duped, he's going to basically eat that bleed damage. You're going to be able to heal from willpower because you're taking such less bleed damage. So he's a pretty nice option for that. It's going to make a lot of suicide players very happy. Now I believe I do either 2 special 3s or maybe 3 special 3s. It might be 3 special 3s with the rank 2. I don't go all the way to 4 like last time because he does more damage. you can basically say he's a rank 5 5-star at a rank 2, just to give you a comparison. I am running a power gain team. He doesn't have any of his synergies, just a power gain synergy. I think I used Storm and Black Panther and a couple other, maybe Psylocke and Archangel, just to gain some more power. So we're at 64 hits, and number of force field charges up. Remember, don't end with a light attack unless you want to lose a couple of force field charges and power drain the opponent. But we don't want to lose any force field charges if we want to keep on increasing. Okay, this will be our last special 3, I believe, and then we're just going to launch a special 2 based on 3 special 3 attacks for all those charges gained. So you're gonna have to watch this special animation over and over again with this champ, ramp up champs. Now some ramp up champs are different, like Captain Marvel, she's a ramp up champ, but it doesn't take too long. You know, it's pretty quick to get to the damage. Of course, she doesn't do the damage that he's going to pull off when he's really up there in the high force fields. But I think I'd prefer a champ like Captain Marvel Movie Edition as a ramp-up champ more than this one. Of course, I haven't given this character a 100% chance, but we'll see how it goes. So here's the special 2. Finishes him off, 120 hits, rank 2. So you got 190 hits from the rank 1. You got 145 hits from the rank 1 with the suicides, and then about 120 hits as we saw there with a rank 2. Now you got to remember that rank 2 also had less force field charges up because I only did 3 specials. Now this is a rank 3 6-star. I guess the content creator program is giving us the ability to show a rank 3, which is pretty cool. I can't remember if I do 3 specials or 2 special 3 attacks, but we're going to see here in a moment. See, that's kind of thing, as you increase your rank levels, you can do the same type of damage but doing less of the force field charges. So it's kind of hard to show, because if I did 4 special 3 attacks with a rank 3, I would just basically incinerate this guy into nothing almost instantly. So I don't do as many, just to kind of show you that he can do a lot more damage just with less force field charges. So here's the next one. He is running suicides as well, just to remind you, this is a rank 3. As you can see, the suicides basically do nothing to his health, which is very nice. Now if I timed that, I could have perfect blocked it and took no damage at all. Now I believe we're going to use our special 2 after this, so it's only a couple after special 3s to get a few force field charges. I'm not in the 20s like I was with the rank 1. Some very nice damage. Didn't finish him, but you got to remember I'm only using 2 special 3s instead of the normal 4. So you guys have it, just kind of a showcase what you can do. About 100 hits here. Take care everybody, hope you enjoy the video, and talk to you soon.
Target identified. Analysis complete. Please subscribe.